Welcome back, and this is part 3 of Gangstalking. And this is breaking the cycle. Awareness, resilience, and resistance. I've talked about the invisible war, the history, the tactics, and the intelligence methods that laid the foundation for what many now call gangstalking. But now it's time to talk about the response. Because awareness without empowerment is just fear. And fear is the weapon they depend on most. The goal of gangstalking is psychological domination, to make the target doubt themselves, to feel isolated, helpless, and watched. But every tactic has a countermeasure, and every target can reclaim control, one layer at a time. Let's start with awareness. The most powerful defense is understanding the system. When you study how psychological operations work, from COINTELPRO to PSYOPs manuals, you begin to recognize the patterns: surveillance, manipulation, disinformation, and social engineering. When you can identify a tactic, you take away its power. Gaslighting only works if you don't know it's happening. Documentation. Document. Keep a daily log of suspicious incidents. Record dates, times, places, patterns, and witnesses. Save screenshots of digital harassment, track phone anomalies, and file public records requests if you suspect government or law enforcement involvement. Documentation creates accountability, and accountability threatens secrecy. And when you can, connect with others. There are advocacy organizations and digital rights groups that defend privacy and civil liberties. Some names to research: Electronic Frontier Foundation, EFF, for digital surveillance, education, and online privacy tools. Freedom of the Press Foundation, for whistleblower protection and data security. Coalition Against Stalkerware, for detecting and defending against tracking software and spyware. Knowledge shared is power multiplied. Now let's talk about psychological resilience, because gang stalking isn't just about technology. It's about emotion. It's about making you react, making you angry, paranoid, or afraid. But here's the truth. When you stop reacting, you start regaining control. Build your mind like armor. Ground yourself in faith, purpose, and focus. Meditation, exercise, creative outlets. Anything that centers your energy becomes a shield. Even speaking your truth, like I'm doing right now, is a form of resistance. And about those intimate violations, the leaks, the nude photos, the images weaponized against targets, remember this: humiliation is their goal, exposure is their tactic, and silence is their trap. But once you name it, once you speak it, you break its hold. No one deserves to be violated or watched in their most private moments. Bringing awareness to this reality is not shame, it's courage. For those who want to dig deeper into the research side, here's where you start. Declassified CIA documents on behavior modification and psychological warfare. Department of Defense reports on cognitive influence and social manipulation. Books like The CIA's Secret War on the Human Mind, Surveillance Valley, or The Age of Surveillance Capitalism. These are not fringe, they're facts. They show the evolution of control systems that have now seeped into everyday life. So where do we go from here? We build awareness. We protect our digital privacy. We support whistleblowers. We speak for those who've been silenced. Because gang stalking isn't just a personal attack, it's a reflection of a society losing its moral compass in the age of surveillance and manipulation. We can't fight in shadows with fear, only with truth, unity, and resilience. The new war isn't fought with bombs or bullets, I keep saying, man. It's fought with data, disinformation, and silence. And the only way to win is to speak. I'm OBG Do Strong, fighting for the people.